Hi everyone and welcome back to LPB Racing. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope you enjoy the content that you're about to see. LPB Super GT season, round 7 from Kyoto. This is race 2, the endurance race. Hi everyone and welcome back to LPB Racing for the LPB Super GT Championship on GT Sport. This is the last race of the season, round 7, race 2, here from Kyoto, Yamagiwa and Miyabi circuit. So let's take you through the grid for this last race of the season then. So it's Stevie on pole position then, and remember all cars using the hard and medium tyres in this one, so they've got to use both compounds in the race. So Stevie on pole, and he's weight free, but he's not got a chance of winning the championship unfortunately now due to the last one, so unfortunately he's out of the running. But Rodders is leading the championship on 143 points, so that means he's on maximum ballast. Then we've got Techno in third place on the grid. He's also battling out for the championship. He's one of the last ones that could win it, so there would be 8 people that could win it, but it's just the 7 now, with Uncle not being here, so Techno is one of them. And he is not carrying weight as well, so watch out for him. Jamo in 4th place. He's weight free as well, so watch out for Jamo as well, weight free in the Zent Lexus. With Blakeney 5th, he is not in the running, but he's looking good in this last round for some more points for himself. So is Firepower. He's out the championship running now, but he's running for some points for himself and his team. Keith 7th in the Reybrig Honda. With Intrepid 8th, he's on 4th place weight. He's got a chance in the championship. And I'll run you through the points in a little bit. But Seat 1 in 9th place, he's also in the running for the championship, running 3rd place ballast in this one for the championship. Darren is 10th, he's still covering for Cyrex. Red Bull in the Autobax Honda in 11th, and we've got the Bradders in 12th, he's in 12th position. Bidster back down in 13th after the first race. He's still on 2nd place weight in the championship, so he's going to have a lot of work to do in this one. Neil Farmack 14th, he's a bit lighter than Bidster now, he's down to 5th place weight, so 40 kilos on his car. Bert 15th, was debutising for Will, and then we've got TY at the back after his disconnection. Let's hope he can get some good results in this one. So here we go then, last race of the season in the Super GT Championship by LPB Racing. This is going to be an absolute cracking finale, so let's see what happens as they start rolling then for the rolling start. 24 laps of Kyoto, Yamagiwa and Miyabi coming your way with the pit stops, and there is a pit stop window which is going to be within lap 8 and 16 as we get off. Off we go for the race, and it is Stevie away first towards turn 1. Rodders an awful start with the weight on, so not a good start for Rodders. As we go through turn 1, Techno already on the back of him now. Remember, Techno's not got no weight on, so they're already Rodders under pressure from Techno as we go out of the first few corners. There's everyone else further back. We've got Seek, Darren and Red Bull quite close as well. Further back to the front then, Rodders holds off Techno, and Jamo goes down the inside into 3rd. Jamo goes down the inside into 3rd place. The championship contenders are as follows. We've got Rodders, Bidster, Seek 1, Intrepid, Neil, Jamo and Techno. 7 people that could win the championship here. And Rodders having to keep back all the rest of the field here as he goes a bit wide out the corner, gets the inside to defend for the next left-hand corner. There's Jamo on the outside line. Further back we've got Darren back in 10th. Keith, oh, he's getting muscled out. Keith, he's having a look, or he's having a look at Intrepid, whichever way around it is. Through the left-right section, Stevie's already gone up the road. Absolutely, he's took off. He's took his ticket and ran. And Jamo goes through into 2nd place past the heavy Rodders, trying to do what he can for his championship chances, but his championship chances are going down the frying pan here. Absolutely going down the pan, because he's got maximum ballast on. Techno down the inside, and so is Blake. Will he let Blake go? No, he's not. He's going to have to fight it out with his teammate here. Rodders absolutely getting mugged here. This is why the 200 kilos is a bit too much, but we are rectifying that in the next championships onwards, running 100 kilos. So it is a bit overkill, but still, it provided some good entertaining mix-up racing as Firepower having a little look at Blake there in the white Craft Sports car in 6th place, but not quite able to make the move stick. Further back we've got Keith, Seat 1, Darren, Red Bull, all together. Darren on the inside of Red Bull, on the inside of seat 1. Red Bull goes to the inside, into the penultimate corner. That would have been a risky move if he had tried to go through there. Meanwhile, further back, Bids is in 13th. These championship chances going down the pan as well with the weight on. He lets TY go down the inside. It was much quicker because he's got the less weight on the car, or no weight on the car in fact. Neil Farmack still struggling a little bit as well with the 5th place weight. Not exactly enjoying the track as well. So there's Stevie, massive lead. Jamo 2nd place as we go through. So just I should point out with the points differences, as Firepower goes down the inside of Rodders. Intrepid looking to get through as well. Rodders going absolutely backwards here, side by side round the right-hander as they all will go a bit wide. Rodders has gone wide now. He's lost some speed. He's got seat 1 and Keith closing up. Seat 1 taps the wall a bit with Keith there, and Red Bull goes through past them both. Round the outside of Rodders as well. Red Bull on the move here now. He's looking at Intrepid as well. Can he get 3 cars, 4 cars maybe in one set of corners? As Firepower then gets under attack from Intrepid. Intrepid looking down the inside of Firepower into the hairpin at the bottom of the hill. Darren on the inside of Keith further back. 3 wide with Rodders. Incredible. Rodders absolutely getting shuffled back into the pack here. Firepower, massive twitch out the corner and holds on. And Firepower then in 5th. And where's Keith gone? Keith's gone backwards. He's must have got tagged slightly or gone wide. But Keith goes back down to 10th. Absolutely incredible race this last one. Red Bull on the inside of Rodders there. Rodders just getting absolutely mugged here. Going backwards, TY's in the mix as well. Everyone with everyone here. Through the left-hander, Rodders goes wide with the weight on, and Darren goes through Keith now, and Steve 1 and everyone else closing up on him as well. Into the hairpin, Rodders, Keith and seat 1, 3 wide almost as we go around the right-hander. Keith keeping it around the outside, seat 1 making a gap on the inside for himself to try and get a good run on Keith, but twitches the car, can't get through, and Intrepid takes advantage now, up the hill, incredible. As we go up the hill, we can't really see what's going on because we're zoomed in too much. Keith defends the inside from Intrepid as we go into the hairpin. TY getting himself stuck in there as well. Absolutely made up about 3 places in one there. Bidster and Bradders alongside each other as well. As the Calsonic car's now under attack from the Wakos Lexus of Bradders, who's up the inside. Bidster gets passed by Neil Farmack as he gets shuffled out wide, and Bidster goes straight to the back. So and now he's going up the inside of Neil and Bert, trying to look at the inside of both cars at once. Bidster on the inside curb, still proving he's got fighting spirit, but with the weight on the car he can't really do anything. And what battles up and down the field here, incredible. So back to the front, it is Stevie in the lead. Remember, he can't win the championship now, but he's well and truly gone, proving that the Honda's really come on in this last half of the season. There's Jamo and Techno together. The leader Rodders is on 143 points in the championship. Then we've got Bids to seat 1 and Intrepid on 142. Neil on 140 and Jamo on 140. And then we've got Techno on 137. So they could all still win the championship. Techno needs more to happen, but with Jamo up there, that's not looking like it's going to help him. So Jamo looking like he's probably the most likely to get the title at the current rate of things, but you never know. Things could change a lot in the 21 laps we've got remaining in this race. So it looks like everyone's making their way past Rodders. Rodders is still making a traffic jam, so when they get past, they actually spread out a little bit. They're all spreading out a bit as they pass him, but Rodders still the rolling roadblock with the weight on the car, and yeah, just not competitive enough with the extra 200 kilos on. If it was 100 kilos, it'd be much better, which is what it's going to be next time. But it is 200 kilos for this race, so 200 kilos he's carrying. Bids is on 160 plus kilos. We've got seat 1 on 120 kilos. That's why they're not moving up so quick. And Intrepid, he's on 80 kilos. He's just ahead of this lot now. He's just passed that lot. And then we've got Neil Farmack on 40 kilos in this battle as Neil Farmack goes to the inside. Oh, Keith gets mugged either side. They're all coming out of the camera shot, but all together as one. Absolutely incredible. Everyone on the grass, 4 wide, bang, bang, bang. It's like watching banger racing. It's not the quality we want, but there we are. Nice battles as we go up the hill into the hairpin. So Rodders, Keith gets through out of all that, so Keith's got through past Rodders after all that mess, and he's now going to try and run away. But Neil, seat 1 and Bidster are all still stuck behind Rodders, and Rodders doing his best, I can tell you that. Rodders is driving to his best of his abilities, but the weight on the car is just not helping the situation. With the extra 200 kilos on, it makes it quite hard to drive, and it's also not going to help his tyres in the long run as well. So as we go out the corner, Bradders and Bidster side by side again. Bidster and Bradders having some good battles here in this race, as we did in the last one. Bert tucking onto the back of this now. Bert's finally got some speed up here. He looks like he might be going for a move on Bradders as well. Down the inside into turn 1. Down the inside goes Bert, but Bradders holds on round the outside. No, you don't, Sunshine. Overspeed trumps the inside line. Meanwhile, Stevie's under attack in the Honda. Jamo and Techno have cut up to the back of Stevie. If Jamo can get in front here, he'll more or less guarantee himself the championship, but Techno's got to try and stay with him, and also it depends what the other guys do further back. But Stevie has got the line so far, and he's going to try and keep Jamo back. I can tell you that. He'll try his best at keeping Jamo back to try and get his own race win. So Stevie, Jamo and Techno still the podium positions, but Stevie's been caught now by the other two. And now Blakeney then in 4th. He's got Red Bull and TY behind him. TY's moved up to 6th place. Some good moves from TY there. 2:05.9 last time round. Absolutely flying lap there. He's passed Darren and Firepower, and he's left him standing. So the Autobacks team running together. So TY taking over Uncle's car after Uncle decided to quit LPB Racing just before the last round, which was a bit annoying. But TY has taken the car over, and he's running under his own name, not Uncle's name, because quite frankly I don't really want Uncle winning the championship if he's decided to quit LPB Racing before the last round. I don't think he deserves to in my eyes, but that's just my own opinion. As we go down to the hairpin, Red Bull then goes to the inside of Blake, having a look down the inside. The Honda sticks its nose down the inside, the Nissan gives him space, and Red Bull takes the place quite easily there. Well done, Red Bull, good move there on Blake, and Blake now has got he's got a sandwich. He's the meat in the middle of the sandwich. So Red Bull then into 4th. And Darren's closed up on these lot as well, with them all battling. Darren in the Nissan coming alive here, closing up on them all. As there's Intrepid 9th, Keith 10th. Oh, so we've got Firepower in 8th as well, we missed him. We've got Neil, who's ahead of Rodders now. Neil's ahead of Rodders now. It's Bradders' turn. The second Wakos car going up the inside of Rodders and goes through, and should now pull away from him as well as Bidster tucks in the draft. Bidster's turn to pass Rodders now, but remember Bidster's on he's only 40 kilos lighter than Rodders. He's still got a lot of weight on, but Rodders just not enjoying this car with weight on, and should be a good little scrap back here. But again, every single point counts in the positions as Rodders goes wide and Bidster goes through, and now Bert's going to go through as well. And Seat 1 has had an off somewhere. Seat 1's done a 2:21 last time round, so Seat 1's had a major off somewhere. We'll get that in the replays at the half distance mark. Yep, back to the leaders. Stevie from Jamo, from Techno, still the same order at the front. But Red Bull now is under attack from his teammate. Well and truly under attack. And I think TY's going to try and do the best he can to help with the Autobacks team points to help Red Bull out, because Red Bull's not done anything wrong all season. He's been a very good competitor over the season. Got used to the car after the update at Autopolis, and it seems to have helped him a lot. The car's grown in confidence, he's grown in confidence, and now he's got TY behind him pushing him along. Literally almost pushing him along, because he's right behind him. TY pulls out to the inside to go through past Red Bull. On the inside, down into the road, into the next corner. He goes down the inside line and takes Red Bull, and now Red Bull will probably try and stay with him as they go up the hill. So TY makes it through into 4th place, goes TY, and now he'll try and pull his teammate along with him, and they'll try and pull away from the 2 cars behind of Blake and Darren in the 2 Nissans, the Motortech car and the Craft Sports car of Darren. There's the second Craft Sports car of Firepower. He's had a very good season, this one. He's actually, when we got to this last round, he was actually within chance of taking the title if he had a few more consistent places, but unfortunately just not gone his way. But again, it's good to see the midfield runners as well getting a crack at the championship. That shows you the how good the LPB Racing championships are and how close they are. And it's definitely good to see. Oh, Neil Farmack makes a little mistake in the background onto the grass. Don't want to do that too often. As up, meanwhile, Bidster's in 12th. We've got Bert 13th. Bradders trying to get round. We've got around the outside of him after the little mistake there by a few of them. And Rodders is now down in 15th. And I don't see Rodders climbing up any more positions unless he has a cracking stint on the medium tyres later on. But yeah, I don't see that happening. But Seat 1 is trying to close back up after the mistake he made earlier. So let's go back to the leaders then. It is still Stevie in the lead. Jamo under attack from Techno though. Jamo under attack from Techno. Stevie makes a mistake down the hill. Massive mistake down the hill. What was he doing there? Was he sort of half asleep? He went on the grass down the straight. That was weird. But Stevie there makes a mistake, and Jamo takes the lead. If things finish as they are now, Jamo will be champion. As we go out of the corner, Stevie then putting the pressure back onto Jamo, wanting that win. And Stevie right behind him, Techno trying to put pressure on Stevie now. And Jamo looks like he's trying to check out here. Round the long left-hander, they're all on hard tyres as well, so they're all on the same strategy, so it's all down to pace. Stevie's used a bit more fuel than the rest as well, so that might not help his pit stop time, if he's got to put a little bit more fuel in. Again, it depends if you overfuel, so you've got to be really careful with that. Stevie has a massive twitch out the corner, luckily he's okay. TY still leading the Autobacks charge. He's actually pulling away from Red Bull now, so it shows you that TY's got the speed. Unfortunately not able to race most of the championship. He wasn't planning on racing this championship because of internet circumstances and personal circumstances, so a bit of a mix of both. But he's now back with a vengeance, and he's in 4th place as his teammate Red Bull tries to make the car have a little waltz on the curb. We don't want to do that very often, otherwise the back end will be overtaking the front. But Blake trying to put the pressure on Red Bull here in the Motor Low Tech car. Good last couple of races for Blake. Just not quite had enough consistency in the overall championship to challenge. But he's not been doing too bad. He's still fighting with Keith and Firepower for points in the championships down in for 11th, 12th and 13th. But he's ahead at the minute, so he could see himself climb up a couple of the championship positions if he sees it good. So there's Keith in 9th. He's got Intrepid closing him down now in the Denzel Cabelco Lexus. So the very big Honda looking like it's under attack here from the Lexus as we go through turn 1. Both cars a little bit wide there, but trying to get the car tucked in for a run out the corner. There we go, just nice run out the corner for both. There's Neil Farmack, 209.2, his fastest lap of the race so far. Bid's doing 12th with Bradders and Burt behind. He still can't shake them both off with the weight, so it's not helping at all. And Bradders is now definitely back in 15th. He's just done his personal best lap time, but a 2:12 compared to the leaders on 2:06, 2:08 times is not good. So Stevie takes back the lead from Jamo. Stevie's back in the lead. Stevie's back in the lead from Jamo. He's back in, and Jamo then back down a second. So unless he's playing the percentages and just waiting for Stevie's tyres to go off, if he keeps doing that, Stevie's tyres will definitely go off. That was completely sideways through there, not good. But luckily we're okay. Down into the hairpin we go. Stevie a little bit hot in the way in, but he's okay. Jamo in 2nd place out the corner, gets a good run now. Oh, Stevie hits the curb. That's exactly what he did in the first race, and he makes a mistake at the same point and goes off again up the hill. Just too much riding the curb, too much on the inside. But now Jamo and Techno have both got through, so that is not going to help him out towards the end of this race. He needs to stay in front, but Jamo and Techno now with a bit of advantage, and looks like Stevie's just trying to push too hard here for the win, but just needs to dial it back a bit, just try and get some pace. But look, TY's closing in the background. That's it. Orange Autobacks Honda is getting closer, closer and closer. Further back there's Keith with Intrepid and Neil Farmack then approaching the back of these boys. Neil Farmack has still got a chance to win this championship, but he needs to try and get a lot higher up, and especially with where Jamo and Techno are right now, it looks like it's going to be between Jamo and Techno for the championship. But if Techno finishes ahead of Jamo, then he needs Jamo to go behind Stevie to actually get the championship, otherwise it'll still be Jamo. So this could be quite interesting as you go up the left-right section. Techno right on the back of the Zent Lexus. Zent Lexus versus Denzel Cabelco Lexus versus Raybury Honda, and the Raybury Honda's on the inside of the Lexus now, goes very, very wide and just opens the door, says after you sir, there you go, you have a go. So now he has a go at Jamo. Techno's going to have a go as well down to the inside. He's going to go 3 wide, he's going to be 3 wide. No, Techno doesn't bother for it, but Jamo defends the inside from Stevie. No way through there for Stevie. Runs a bit wide, Jamo, but he's okay. Gets the front end of the car turned in, and Stevie does not find a way around. TY is closing on the back of this group. Yeah, I can't acknowledge enough how much he's closing, because you can definitely see the gap coming down. Top 3 still battling it out. Lap 8 of 24 here at Kyoto, which means that the pit window is now open. So lap 8 to 16 is the pit window, so they can pit any time from now up until the end of lap 16. Once you start lap 17, you can't pit anymore. Jamo to the inside, defending the inside line from Stevie, who's on the outside. Nice battle here now, because they've got the harder tyres on in this track, because this track does consume tyres a lot. Because they've got the harder compound on, they can actually afford to attack a bit more. Stevie again toying with that curb. Oh, we've got a mistake from someone. Who's off? Blake's off. Blake's been off. He's gone down to 7th place. Is it look, is it? Or someone went off there. TY Red Bull. Yeah, it is Blake. Blake went off. He went wide at the hairpin at the bottom end, so unlucky for him. There's Bidster sliding his way in. Bradders and Burt side by side as well. Going to go out of the corner, up the hill towards the hairpin. There's Red Bull, Techno, and now TY is definitely making it 4. So it's definitely 4 for the lead here at Kyoto, and Stevie goes to the inside of Jamo towards turn 1. Stevie wanting his lead back, no holds barred from Stevie. He's got nothing to lose. He wants the championship. Jamo looking for his first LPB Racing championship if he can do it. And Techno is as well. Techno, don't forget Techno. Techno is looking for this championship as well. He needs to get in front of Jamo and have him fall back in position. It can still be done because there is 4 up there. If TY passes them both, that'll make the points even less, and that could help the guys out further back if they can catch up. But Stevie on the inside, Jamo around the outside in the Zen Lexus. On the outside line, Stevie takes the inside line and just gets a better run down the inside. Usually you'd expect the car on the outside to carry more speed, but not this time. Stevie goes through, and Jamo then on the inside of Techno. Techno goes wide, Jamo's still sticking it up the inside, but Techno's got the next line now into the left-hander and holds on to second. What a race this is, absolutely incredible. You should be hitting that like button, smashing that subscribe button if you're watching this race, because if you aren't, then, well, you don't appreciate good racing, because this is absolutely brilliant racing, this. Stevie, Techno, Jamo, TY providing the most of the action at the minute. We've still got action further back. We've got Darren now ahead of Red Bull, who's gone backwards. Red Bull's gone backwards. Red Bull's made a mistake. Look at the tyres on Red Bull's car. Medium tyres are finished almost. He's on the medium tyres. So is Darren as well. And the medium tyres on them cars similar. But yeah, they're starting to lose pace now. So when do they pit for the hard tyres? Do they pit sooner rather than later, or do they try and stretch it? Oh, it's blatant. He's in the wall. That's what he must have done before when he lost time, and he goes in the wall again, loses more time. Red Bull goes back up to 6th place, and Blakeney now finds himself down in 7th, and a bit more time lost. So not good for him there. Firepower in 8th, consistent job for him so far. Intrepid's been off in 11th. Intrepid's off in 11th, and now Neil and Keith go through into 9th and 10th. Intrepid goes off at the hairpin in the Denso car. So unlucky there for Intrepid, and Keith and Neil will not be complaining. They've gained a position out of this. So the Raybrick Honda and the Wackos Lexus move up. Bidster and the other Wackos Lexus of Bradders are having a nice little battle for 12th position. Oh, Bradders makes a mistake. Commentator's curse. He was having a good battle, and now he's not, because he's let Burt go through. He's made a little mistake there, but he should find himself easy to catch up to Bidster if he can. But there's a little mistake, just went wide again, unfortunately there. And up the hill we go. Seat 1 then in 15th, and now Rodder's definitely down in 16th place after being near the front and trying to battle at the front of the race, but unfortunately the weight penalty not helping him. Bradder's in the pits then. Bradder's the first one into the pits. So medium tyres are off, hard tyres are on. Is that too early? We'll have to see. He's putting fuel in to get to the end. So the thing is, that car's going to run heavier now on the hard tyre, so that's not going to help. But again, you never know, the strategy could pay off, because the hard tyre runners have still got decent tyres at the minute. So we'll see how it goes for him. So back to the leaders. It is Stevie from Jamo. TY now in 3rd. Techno back in 4th. So a mistake from Techno, or he got passed by TY and lost a bit of time on the move. But 2.9 seconds down in that sector. So definitely some kind of mistake that we've just missed there from Techno. Again, at the half race distance, we will get those replays in for you to clarify the first half of the race action. Red Bull is ahead of Blake, but Blake trying to catch up to him now with the tyres going on that Honda. Darren's tyres will be going as well. The medium tyres runners are about finished now with their tyres. So it looks like 10 laps, 9 or 10 laps is about the maximum for the mediums on good pace, and now they're really starting to fall off here. Back to the front, Stevie out the hairpin, a bit wide onto the grass. So does Jamo. TY waiting in the wings. TY is running mainly for the Autobacks team in this one, as Jamo goes wide. TY to the outside line then. And round the outside goes TY, just on overspeed. Takes Jamo into 2nd place. Jamo now down to 3rd. But still, as things are at the minute, Jamo would win the championship still. So we'll have to wait and see towards the end what happens. And TY also is on the medium tyres, but his medium tyres are much better than his teammates. So if we swap to Red Bull, watch the tyre graphic, 3, 2, 1, there, that's the difference. And now Red Bull's in with Darren as well. So Darren and Red Bull come in, their medium tyres are finished, and now they're going to have to do 14 laps on the hard tyre. Fuel goes into both cars. There goes Firepower through in the 6th place. There's Neil Farmack and Keith coming down. Where are they going to come out the pits? There they go, Keith goes through. There they come out the pits together, side by side out the pits, Darren and Red Bull. As they come out the pits, Darren put a full tank of fuel in, Red Bull's not quite put a full tank in. That's what got him out a little bit ahead of Darren. So gets the position there, but then they've come up out in that pack, which is not necessarily a bad thing because they'll be able to draft. So now they've both done their tyre swaps. So we'll see how that takes them to the end. Remember, lap 18 is the last chance to pit. So if you're on the hard tyres, you're probably best off going up to lap 18 and then spending as least time on the mediums as possible, because obviously they're going to wear out quicker. They'll know that they've pitted about now, so they'll know that they'll last a good 9 or 10 laps, but the pace will go off. So remember, the drivers have got to constantly think about all this. There's no team managers on the pit walls or anything. It's all down to the individual driver to drive the car and think about strategy. As Jamo shoves it down the inside of TY. Hello, I'm back. You know, I mean business. And I'm down the inside. TY, oh, starting to lag. TY is starting to lag quite badly there. And that's not good for TY. And not good for Jamo as well, because she does not want to get lag bumped at this stage of the race, or in this race in general, because she's got a chance of winning the title if he stays where he is. So Techno trying to chase down Jamo for the title, and you can tell he's trying, absolutely backing the car into the hairpin there, almost in reverse on the way in. There's Neil Farmack in 7th place now. He's still ahead of Keith, and they're both still going round. Hard tyres for both cars. Keith's tyres, I'm very impressed with Keith's tyres. Very good tyre wear on that Honda, so he should be able to go all the way to lap 18 if he can. Neil might be pitting a little bit before that, we'll have to see. Intrepid 9th with Darren down in 10th, obviously after the pit stop that he's just done. Red Bull behind as well, so they're both on fresh rubber. Darren looking down the inside of Intrepid. Remember, Darren, you've got to be patient, because Intrepid's on the older rubber, so you've got to give him a chance. Can't just barge your way through. It's got to make sure you've got. Oh, he's pushing too hard. I think he's forgot that Intrepid's on older tyres, and now it's lost him time. And Red Bull takes the inside line in the Honda and goes through into 10th place. Darren, that'll serve you. That'll show you right. So because Intrepid on worn-out tyres is going to be slower than you, so you've got to have a bit more patience in passing. Can't just throw it down the inside of the corner like that. Out of the long left-hander, down the hill goes the leaders. Then it is Stevie from Jamo from TY still the same order. Stevie leading the way from Jamo from TY on the older medium tyres, and I'm surprised the medium tyres has gone on this long. So this means TY are fresher hard tyres as we come towards the end, so we'll see what that's going to be like. But we've got to make sure he gets to the end, because he's still lagging quite bad at the minute. So he's just every so often it's hopping a bit. Hopefully he can get that sorted for the next couple of weeks or the next championship. So in we go round the left-hander, out of the corner. We go down to the right-hander at the bottom. Jamo looking like he's challenging Stevie for the lead. No way through yet. Just poking his nose, just making Stevie look in his mirrors. Just trying to keep him on his toes. Every bit of pressure helps as we go around the corner there. I think I just saw someone go wide. I think Bert just went wide at the hairpin back there. I saw an arrow go slightly wide in the background. There's Keith and Neil still pushing each other hard. Keith on the better tyres now. The front right tyre of Neil Farmack in the front engine Lexus is just starting to struggle a bit. The mid-engine Honda much better on its tyres around this track by the looks of it. So Keith holding his tyres well. There's not as much weight over that front corner. With the fast corners, it's not good to have all the weight at the front, but Keith in a more balanced car in this one. Back to the leaders. It's still Stevie in the lead. We're on lap 12 of 24. We're just about to start lap 13. Let's get the replays of the first half of the race in for you now. Here are the replays of the first half of the race. Okay, here's the first three replays. Then looking back with Keith on lap 2. This is what happened to Seek. So watch, here we go up here. So you see one gets a good run, goes to the outside, just runs out of room, hits the wall, and Red Bull takes advantage and goes straight through. The Seek one loses a position or two. Here's a look back at some action on lap 3 into the hairpin off the Miami circuit onto the Yamagiwa. See Neil Farmack there makes a bit of a lunge down the inside. Then there's contact between all the cars and they all come out at the same time. and then Bradders goes a bit slow at the corner as well, and everyone's together as one. Burt goes on the grass, and then we go up the hill, and they all sort of try and sort themselves out. Here's a replay of what happened to seat 1 on lap 4, so breaking into the Ivy section, he almost runs into the back of his teammate, catches the grass and runs right wide as Bizzer gets a little bit of a biff from Bradders. You see seat 1 gets hold of the grass and spins round, and then we've got Bidster side by side with Bradders up the hill. Here's a replay on lap 7 now. Stevie Reed took the lead. It was quite an impressive pass. He gets a good run on Jamo out of the first corner and goes side by side with him through the left-right section. Holds it round the outside and just gets through. What a move from Stevie to take back the lead, and then Techno has a go at Jamo. Here's a replay of some action on lap 9 into the Miyabi hairpin again. This seems to be the most place where we get issues. See Intrepid there, outbreaks himself, taps Neil in the back, so Neil goes wide and Intrepid runs wide himself, and Keith goes through into 10th. And here's something that happened to Techno on lap 10. So he goes around the outside of Stevie trying to take the lead, goes onto the grass and has a massive twitch. Jamo avoids him. Techno looking to keep control of the car and not spin it round, and TY goes through for 3rd. What a recovery from Techno. And now back to the racing action. So as we come back from the replays, we resume with Stevie, Jamo and TY at the front of the field. Remember guys, because they're going longer into the stint now, they will have to put, they won't have to put as much fuel in to get to the end of the race, which also means quicker pit stop and quicker on the pace as well. But Jamo's heating up the pace now. He's gone to the inside of Stevie into the long left-hander. Jamo to the inside of Stevie. Side by side round the corner, Jamo gets the move done, and now he's got to defend from Stevie, or he's just going to leave the door open and let him go back down the inside again. He's keeping to his line, brakes late, Stevie can't get the car down the inside. Jamo takes the lead back from Stevie with a good move there, nice calculated, cool move there, level-headed from Jamo. Exactly what we expect from him. One of the cleanest races we've got, Jamo, as we go through the right-left. Looking good for the championship so far, but I don't want to speak too early about any of that stuff, so we'll just let it be for now. As Techno goes through in 4th, he's still wanting that championship. He can smell it. It's just that the other cars are just a bit further ahead at the minute. Some kind of strategy might help him close up, so he'll have to start thinking. There's Neil Farmack, as we've got O'Keefe back in 9th now. So Keith back in 9th, Red Bull's gone around the outside of him. So Keith and Neil have some kind of incident or something's happened, but Keith has definitely gone down to 9th place now. And Red Bull up to 8th place in the Autobacks car, chasing down Neil Farmack now. Fresh hard tyres on that car, so you'll see Red Bull and Darren move up a few places now as we go towards the end of the race. Less fuel on the tyres as well, so never know, this could be a good strategy by them to pit this early. So Red Bull goes around the outside of Neil Farmack, fresh tyres, using a bit more power as well. And now it's Darren's turn to pass the duo as we go up to the hairpin. Back to the leaders, it is still Jamo from TY, and now it's Stevie in 3rd. TY's got through into 2nd place, Stevie now in 3rd, and Techno, as I think Techno's put his foot down a bit. There's Jamo, 209.5. 209.7 for TY, 211.9 for Stevie, so definitely a mistake there, and 209.2 for Techno. So Techno's back on the move and Stevie's made a mistake. So TY's off, makes a mistake out of turn 1, hits the right hand wheels on the exit of the curb on the grass, spins round. Those tyres are dead now. You will probably see TY in the pit lane this lap, because with it being on the controller as well, usually when you spin, that's it for your tyres, they've gone. So TY, I would imagine he'll not have much grip left for this lap, and he'll pit and he'll try and claw back what he can on the hard tyres, but we'll see what happens later on. But that means less pressure for Jamo, but having said that, he's made a mistake wide at the hairpin, so he needs to get a move on before Stevie gets there. Stevie can smell an opportunity again to try and take the lead of the race, but no can do. There's TY after the mistake, there's Blake in 5th, big gap then to those guys. We've got Firepower holding on to a very impressive, consistent 6th so far. There's Red Bull after his pit stop and mowing the lawn a bit more, just trying to go a bit wider, use all the track you can, but that's what you get for doing that. You get a penalty, so you have to get rid of that before the end of the lap. But luckily most of it should go in the slower corners, but we'll see. But that's what you have to do. You have to be careful of the track limits. There's Darren, he's past Keith now. Darren's past Keith with the new rubber on. Neil Farmer's got rid of his penalty now, just to save it for the end and make sure it's all good. There's Bidster further back. Was looking good for the championship, and him and Rodders in seat 1, but with the weight on the cars, unfortunately, it's not going to be so at this point now. Stevie then up with the front runners and trying to go around the outside of Jamo and Techno. Sorry, Techno up with the front runners and Stevie trying to go at Jamo, but Jamo holds on to his lead still. Techno now is right in there for the battle, right in there. Techno needs to take the lead of this race and have Jamo in third to get the championship. But so far, Jamo is holding on and Stevie is in the way. But well, Techno actually needs Stevie up there because he needs Stevie to separate him and Jamo. But Stevie now pits. Stevie darts into the pits at the last moment. Decides, right, now is the time. Let's go for these medium tyres. We know that they can last 10 laps off of a full tank, so now's a good time. I told you TY was going to be in. TY to get rid of those mediums. That front, rear right tyre absolutely destroyed. Stevie's already on his way. 2/3 of a tank. TY out half a tank, so definitely a bit more confident on fuel. Blake in the pits now as well. Hard tyres off, medium tyres on for him. There's Red Bull. Where's Blake? He's still in the pits. There's Red Bull. There's Neil. There's Blake. Comes out the pits. Neil Farmack goes around the outside of him, and Blake rejoins in 8th place, but medium tyres now with 9 laps to go. 9 to 10 laps to go. He's already out the pits, already bang on the pace. And Neil Farmack on those older hard tyres are starting to go now. Further back, has anyone else pitted yet? I think we've had Intrepid's just been in, I think, for the medium tyres as well. So he's back down in 12th. Fresh medium tyres now, I mean, he's got to go have some pace. Seat 1 there, back there, Bradders. He's pitted as well for his tyres, obviously earlier on. Rodder's still going around on his, so bit of an up and down race so far. So Jamo and Techno then, how long will they leave it? Will Stevie should be getting a good move on here. Did they leave it later and have better tyres towards the end, Jamo and Techno, or did they respond to Stevie by pitting this lap? We will see. This could be the championship deciding moment here between Jamo and Techno, because they're the only likely ones now that could actually win the championship, because all the rest are still quite far down. The next one that could challenge him is Neil Farmack, but he's on the same points as Jamo, so he needs to actually get up here and get into this battle. But apart from that, Stevie, TY, Firepower and Red Bull are actually not in the championship, so they're just separating more points off from everyone else, and Blake. So looks like it's down to Jamo and Techno, who are actually in. Jamo's in 6th place in the championship, Techno's in 7th, so this could make things interesting. So the 6th and 7th ones actually going to be the ones that more than likely take the championship, unless something drastic happens. But no, they go around. Both cars go around, so they're both going around longer. They're not bothering to pit yet. So Jamo probably knows he's got to keep Techno where he is. As long as Techno's behind him, he's not got a problem. Oh, he goes wide out the corner, a bit wide there, catching the grass. Techno's now right behind him, trying to put another Lexus badge on the back of the already Lexus of Jamo. As we go to the outside now, Techno and Jamo side by side. Firepower's in the pits, by the way. Firepower's in the pits in 7th place. He's going right down to 7th, 8th because he's in the pits now. Jamo holds on. There goes Firepower. Bidster and Intrepid coming round as well. There goes Darren, and Firepower rejoined on his own in 9th place, but now he's on the medium tyre, faster tyre now. So we'll see what Firepower can do in this latter stage of the race. Remember, lap 18, last lap to pit. Bert in the pits now from 12th. Bidster through and following Intrepid. Now seat 1's in as well. Not much fuel left in that car, as Bidster trying to go as far to the end as he can to try and get the medium tyres on and see what he can make up. So it might not be a bad idea to go to end lap 18, take a bit of a gamble. Meanwhile, Jamo and Techno still together. TY has passed Stevie. TY has passed Stevie, and TY's on the hard tyres as well. Incredible pace from TY. God knows what he'd have been like if he'd have been in this championship all the way through, but my word. But TY and Stevie then together, and Stevie on the medium tyres, passed by TY on the hards. And now TY showing him the true pace of the Honda into the right-hander, off camber. You'll get the power on as you turn in, very squirrely. Don't ride the curb too much on the inside. But yeah, TY, don't do a Stevie. Stevie's done that way too many times in this race already. Back to Jamo and Techno at the front then. Will they pit this time? Or will they go round? Penultimate corner, hop over the curb, up towards the last turn. Techno goes to the outside, not close enough to have a go yet though. Into the last corner. Do they pit this lap? If they don't, it'll be the next one or the one after. And Jamo is in, Techno follows him, so both the leaders are in then. almost identical on fuel, so this will be about how much fuel they put in. Fuel goes in. There's Stevie and TY coming down the pit straight. There's Jamo, he's already gone. Where's Stevie? There's TY, Jamo's at the pits. And he's now Stevie and TY both go through. TY and Stevie both go through. Stevie's ahead of TY again. Stevie takes the lead. TY second, Jamo third, Techno fourth. Still, as things are, Jamo would be champion. Unless Neil Farmack can move up, but Neil Farmack's still on old tyres and he's just coming into the pits now, so he'll not have any more positions anytime soon. So it's still within up to these two. So Neil Farmack back in the pits then. So Firepower goes through. Intrepid's coming down the pit lane now. So down the pit straight, sorry. Neil Farmack out of the pit lane and into 9th place. Bidster's finally in. Bidster's in lap 16. Decided to leave it as late as he could. Medium tyres go on and fuel goes in. And then we will see him go to the end. Seat 1 there in 14th. Bidster puts just over half in just to make sure he gets to the end. Just making sure because he can keep that engine turned up. But maybe a bit too much fuel, but it don't really matter at this stage because he's not really going to get very much further on the weight he's on. Neither is Rodders, but Rodders is on medium tyres as well, half tank on his car as well. Remember, you can pit in the last 4 laps for emergency fuel if you need to, but hopefully everyone should be all right. And Stevie, very wide out of the left-hander there for Stevie. TY right behind then. Jamo third, Techno fourth. Still battle raging at the front. Will anyone try? I think the one that needs to get on the move here is Techno. He needs to get on the move here. He needs to pass Jamo and pass at least another car ahead of him to try and get the championship. So it's going to be hard, but let's see if he can do it. Into the hairpin. Jamo taking a tighter line, knowing he's got to defend from Techno now. Going to defend all he can. As long as he stays ahead of him, he's okay. I suppose even if he loses 8th place to him, it's not the end of the world, but he just needs to make sure Techno doesn't get any further forward. But with the pace of the Hondas at the minute, I don't think they'll both end up catching him anyway. Techno to the inside of Jamo, having a little look, but no way through. Jamo late on the brakes, moves across to the inside. No, you do not. Door is slamming on your nose, whether you like it or not. So Jamo holding on to this 3rd place then. Blake 5th, Red Bull 6th. Now remember, Blake's on the medium tyres, Red Bull's on an older set of hards, so I don't see Red Bull catching Blake anytime soon, but we'll see. Darren on hards as well, 7th place. Firepower couldn't see himself catching Darren because he's on medium tyres, so that could help him out towards the end. Fresher rubber and softer compound as well compared to the hards. And so is Neil Farmack actually. Neil Farmack's on mediums now, so lighter car for him and medium tyres, so he could go up a few places. Older mediums for Intrepid now, so he might be in danger later on from Bert and a few others, but Bert and Bradders have got a lot of time to catch up before they get to them. But anyway, back to the main battle on track 4. The lead, and Jamo's been passed by 2 cars. Jamo's been passed by 2 cars, mistake somewhere, and Jamo's made a mistake. He probably ran wide on the off-camber section of that hairpin, and he's gone down to 4th. Techno is now ahead. Techno needs to pass both cars in front. Remember, Techno is 3 points behind Jamo in the championship. So if Techno wins the race, he needs Jamo to be 3rd to actually stand a chance of drawing for the championship. But he needs to get past both cars and have Jamo where he is to really do it. And now he's got past TY. That's 1 done. TY has been passed and he's got 1 done now. Techno. He runs wide though. Got to be careful. Don't run wide. Don't leave an opportunity for TY. No. TY is one person you do not leave an opportunity for. Same with Stevie. But we go up to the top now. So now it is Stevie in the lead, Techno 2nd, TY 3rd, Jamo 4th. After a tiny mistake from Jamo, possibly a tiny bit of contact, we're not quite sure. But Techno, we can see he's pushing now. That Lexus is being ragged. He's absolutely pushing that thing to the ragged edge. Doing all he can here at Kyoto, driving Park Yamagiwa Miyabi circuit. Pushing to the absolute track limits. And now, already having a go at Stevie. Really trying to intimidate. Really late on the brakes. Medium, fresh medium tyres, pushing like hell. This is going to be an absolutely fantastic finale here at Kyoto. Down to turn 1, Techno fastest lap of the race, 2:04.6. That's an extra point in his quiver. So that is an extra point in the bag for Techno. So with the fastest laps, unless anyone else beats that'll help him out. So going up the hill now, and he's looking for the lead. Oh, he's looking for the lead. Techno goes to the outside. No way through. TY's back in this now. Jamo's back on the battle as well. Oh, this is incredible for the championship. Absolutely incredible racing here. Two people who are not battling for the championship, making it harder for those that are, but they want their own points as well. They've got every right to. Techno goes through around the outside, but no, goes wide, throws it away. Throws it away, goes on the grass. Oh, he's off. And back down to 4th place. He's got it all to do. Could that be the championship deciding factor in this race with only 4.5 laps to go here? Incredible. So now Techno has found himself down. He's got the fastest lap, but now he's in the wrong place. Jamo now needs to just stay where he is, and he'll be champion. But he'll want to try and get ahead of these cars if he can. TY down the inside of Stevie. Jamo looking to get past TY. Don't get involved too much, Jamo. You got a championship at stake. But Jamo is not bothered about that. He wants to get all the positions he can. Passes TY. Looks down the inside of Stevie. Stevie defends the inside line. No way through for Jamo in that corner. Not a chance in hell. No way. But TY gets past. Techno pushing hard up the hill again. Look, he's almost right on the back of him already. He's pushing that hard. Incredible pace from Techno here. Into the hairpin. We're sticking with this battle, guys, because it is the main one for the championship and main battle on track really as well. But we'll get, obviously, there'll be highlights of other action in the race as well. Techno goes off again. He just needs to dial it back a bit. He's pushing too hard. He's making mistakes and he's losing even more time. This is the point of desperation that he's getting on now. He's just seeing the red mist slightly, and yeah, sliding the car everywhere. He just needs to calm that thing down, smoother driving or be faster driving. But he's not going to help his tyres out by doing that as well. But Jamo then for the lead. Jamo going for the lead. He says, if I'm doing this, I'm doing it properly. I'm going to take it by taking every single point I can. Down the inside of Stevie he goes. A little bit side by side out the corner. Jamo gets the nose ahead. Stevie has to tuck in. Jamo takes back the lead in the Zen Lexus. He's got everything going for him at the minute. He just needs to keep his head cool. Stevie doesn't keep his head cool. Straight over the grass. Almost propelling the car in the air. Into the long left-hander then. Jamo's tyres, look at Jamo's tyres, looking immaculate compared to the rest. Fuel less as well than Stevie. Stevie's got more fuel in the car. So a heavier car as well for Stevie. Defending the inside now, Jamo. Down to the hairpin. On the inside, brake, into the corner. Stevie goes for Stevie for the switchback. But Jamo's got the inside for the next hairpin. Got to think 2 moves ahead, and that's what Jamo's doing. You might be able to get the inside for one boy, but not the other. Jamo holds on. Techno's right back in this now. Techno's right back on this now because they're all battling. Right on the back. Quick little break from this battle. There's Firepower and Red Bull. Firepower's on the back of Red Bull now with Red Bull's tyres suffering. Firepower could go for a move here around the outside down to the hairpin. Firepower to the outside. Red Bull defends the inside. No way through yet for Firepower. And Red Bull holds on to his place, but I wonder for how long. Back to the leaders, Jamo defending from TV, a little bit of wheel-to-wheel contact there. TY looking to the inside of the Raybrig Honda. The Autobacks car sneaking its nose down the inside, getting a run around the outside. Techno trying to follow him through as well now. Stevie under pressure here from both cars, and then Techno goes to the outside. Brake. Stevie gets passed by Techno, who's back into 3rd place. Jamo is checking out. Techno again making a mistake onto the grass. Too much power. Stevie down the inside now into the right-hander goes through. Techno again just getting too impatient on power. They need to send out a pit board that says chill. Well, unfortunately, they've sent one out that says red mist. But Techno then back down the inside of Stevie, who makes a slight mistake there. The tyres starting to go on that medium shot. Raybrig Honda there. TY on the hard tyres, nice and fresh, and Jamo on very, very fresh medium tyres compared to everyone else on medium tyres at this stage. Jamo is good at one thing, and that is, well, 2 things. 1, pace, and B is tyre management. Absolutely fantastic tyre management from Jamo. Now TY never starting to pull away from them too as well, which helps. So Stevie keeping Techno back, and Jamo keeping TY off him. Round the long left-hander. Down the hill, TY, a bit of lag from TY there. TY lagging quite bad there, so not good there, but we don't want to get lag bumped at this stage of the race. TY backs off, sensibly doesn't bother to go for it. He'll have been told by Stevie about the lag there and not bothered to go for the move. Because everyone watches out for everyone on the microphones, so we all watch out for everyone. Meanwhile, there is Neil Farmack on the back of Firepower and Red Bull now. Neil Farmack looking for more points here. Every single point he can get helps, but he's not that far up, not far up enough. As now he goes down the inside of Firepower and Red Bull's slow because of the tyres. You see how slow he's going. Firepower to the outside. Neil Farmack to the inside. Red Bull's lost it on the curb. Round he goes on the curb on the grass. Catches the grass on the exit of the curb. Right round he goes, spins the car round, and there he goes, right down to 9th place. Probably going to be 10th by the time he gets going, but unlucky for Red Bull there. That means Firepower goes through into 7th, and Neil Farmack into 6th because he gets past both of them. So Neil Farmack up into 6th place now. Jamo in the lead of the race still from TY, Stevie and Techno. The battle raging up front. Jamo will win the championship if he can stay as it is. And then even if Techno gets right behind him, he'll still win the championship. So Techno needs to finish in front of Jamo and have both cars in between him and Jam. Don't see that happening at this point. And the last corner. Everyone out of it, drafting down the straight towards turn 1. Quick look back there, we've got Darren in 8th, the Red Bull 9th, Intrepid been catching him now in 10th. Tyres going on that Autobacks Honda. Bidston on his own in 12th. He had a good try for the championship bids and a few others as well. Rodders as well, C1, all very up there with the championship. All had a chance of winning it, and Neil Farmack as well, but unfortunately not meant to be. So in this one, unless they get a very lucky break, as Bradders almost has a suicide dive at seat 1 there, but not the case. Back to the leaders. Stevie is still ahead, or Stevie is now ahead of Techno still, keeping him back. Jamo defends the inside line from TY down towards the hairpin. Stevie defending from Techno as well, and the defence is going, oh, it's not going too well, because TY manages to get a gap and have a look at the inside. No way through though. So the Zen Lexus keeps it tight on the inside, as tight as he could, and TY had to go up the curb with the right hand tyres off the tarmac. It doesn't help with grip, and he had to try and let off a bit there to get grip back before he put the power down. If not, he'd have been doing donuts, and that would not be good. No time to showboat, but Jamo runs very, very wide out of the left-hander there. Probably just actually might be saving his tyres a bit more, or just watching the cars around him. Could just be a little mistake, because TY now under pressure from Stevie on the outside. TY defends the inside. And out the corner, Techno being slowed up now by these two Hondas as they go over the curb. TY goes over the curb and Stevie goes through. Techno will follow him into 3rd place. TY down to 4th then, out of one corner. To the hairpin. Stevie runs wide, and TY and Techno tucked up the inside. TY lags a bit. Techno on the outside now. Stevie looking for the inside into the next one. Nope, can't do it there. Can't get that move done unless you're more ahead. Techno runs wide onto the grass. TY straight back to the outside line to attack around the outside. Techno holds the inside line, but TY runs right around the outside, gets the traction into the draft as well, and he should be through into 3rd place again if he can. But Techno's trying to hold on. Penultimate lap of the race and the championship here now. Battle still on for the championship. So far it's in the hands of Jamo. Techno is having problems with these Hondas. If it weren't for these Hondas, he could have a chance of winning it, but Jamo is doing exactly what he needs to do. He's keeping where he is now, and I think Jamo's now trying to check out from the rest and do what he can, but it looks like he's going to manage tyres brilliantly and fuel perfectly as well to the line. Stevie's got a bit more reserve, but Jamo should have enough easily to do another couple of laps. And TY, again, playing it safe on fuel, so is Techno. Jamo looks like he's not judge this to perfection, because he's just about started to pull out the gap, trying to make as few mistakes as possible. There's fresher medium tyres at this stage of the race helping, just keeping that extra tyre wear helps, because if you look at the graphic, watch the graphic on the tyres, bottom left, there's a switch from Jamo to Stevie now. That's the tyre difference. Stevie's tyres are a lot worse than Jamo's. We've got TY's tyres who are just about as good as Jamo's. Techno's a bit more in the middle. Go around the left-hander. Techno looking for a way around TY again. No way through. A bit more spread out as you come down to the hairpin on the right-hand side off the Miyabi circuit onto the Yamagiwa track. You see there the other cars going onto the Miyabi bit in the background. They like the corner, get the traction up the hill. Looks like Techno got a good run out the corner there, and will he challenge TY at the top of the hill? He's going to have a no, he's not going to have a look yet. He's just going to bide his time, be patient, but not really got that much time to be patient as he sneaks it one down the inside. He sneaks one down the inside of TY, gets good traction. He's trying. He's going to try and get Stevie as well as he goes around the outside. No, he doesn't get Stevie, but he takes one. TY goes for the cutback as he goes wide onto the curb. Techno, what a move there. I didn't expect that to come anytime soon because I thought the Honda had better traction than that, but Techno with brilliant traction at the previous hairpin and gets back into third, slides the car, but now he's got to try and get past Stevie and Jamo, and stuff happened to Jamo as well. Jamo looking good. Onto the last lap goes the Zen Lexus. Could this be Jamo's first LPB Racing title? He's been in LPB Racing since the start. We've been racing with Jamo for years and years. I think I've known Jamo personally for a good 8 years plus. So he's a good lad. It's been a long time coming, but we'll have to see if he can still take it there, because you never know if it happens. If he disconnects all of a sudden, you never know what could happen. So we'll wait till we get to the line, but Techno's still up there. Because if Techno passes Stevie and Jamo throws it away, that'll be Techno with the championship. Not over yet. TY attacking Techno back round the outside. Brakes very, very late. Is he going to make the corner? TY, is he going to make... He is. He's going to make the corner, then gets the inside for the left. Inside line for the left-hander, and he goes through. Techno's chances are going down the pan faster than you can say, oh no. But Techno then goes back down to fourth. Jamo still in the lead of the race. Fuel looking minimal, but should be good to the end. Further back, Blake in fifth, Neil sixth. He's ahead of Firepower, but the Firepower's got better tyres, so a good little battle this towards the end. Firepower taking it to Neil Farmack. Further back, Red Bull, Intrepid and Burt having a nice little battle. 9th, 10th and 11th place. Bicester back in 12th. There's seat one as well, but now back to the lead is Scrap. Out of the hairpin, the last time off the Miami circuit for the... Oh! Coming together! TY and Stevie come together, and Techno's waiting! Techno must have hit someone off, so Techno's championship chances have gone down the drain even more now. So controversy, must have hit TY and Stevie or something happened there, but we'll get that in the replays at the end, but something major's just happened. But that means that Jamo's going to be home free for the championship as long as he can get to the end on fuel, because he's looking a bit low, but it should be okay. We've got a car coming up to lap, I think that's Rodders. I don't think Rodders will want to do another lap, but we'll see. We've had a car go from the race as well, but Jamo is going to take victory here at Kyoto and his first championship in LPB Racing. Well done to Jamo, he is the champion of the LPB Super GT Championship. Well done to Jamo, champion at last in LPB Racing, long time coming, well deserved. Stevie second, TY in. Oh, TY slows down the line, lets Techno back through, because obviously TY felt it was his fault, so what happened, so we'll get that clarified later on. Stevie second, Techno third, TY fourth, what a finish. Blake in fifth place, a decent finish for Blake. That'll help him out in his own points for the championship as well. So there he comes across the line in fifth. There's Neil Farmack and Firepower, and Neil Farmack's going to lead Firepower home in sixth place. So Blake in fifth, Neil Farmack in sixth place there, sixth place for Neil Farmack. Firepower in seventh, well done, a good season for both of them too. Darren is going to be in eighth, sort of taking over Cyrex's role in the championship, so 8th for Darren in this race, not a bad finish, nice average pace as well. Red Bull is going to be in 9th with Intrepid and Burt coming towards the line. Burt gets a fantastic run out the corner, this could be close. As we go, Red Bull across the line in 9th, Intrepid and Burt coming out, going to the line, and Intrepid gets 10th ahead of Burt in 11th, close finish there. Bidster had a chance at the championship, not quite in there, but just with the weight on, didn't have much chance in these last two races, but flashes lights, he'll be happy with his position in the championship as well. Well done to Bids. Seat one as well, another championship contender, both Calsonic cars up there in the championship but most of the season, and good performances by both them, and seat one takes 13th place. Bradders will take 14th place in his Wacos Lexus, a decent season for Bradders, but could have been a little bit better at some points, but Bradders in 14th, and Rodders will finish in 15th. So that has been the LPB Super GT Championship. We will now take you to the results of the race, followed by the final championship standings and the replays, of course, of the second half. And now here are the replays of the second half of the race. Now here's a replay of something that happened to Stevie on lap 13. This is how he lost second place to TY. Just through the corner, runs too wide, too deep in, onto the grass, grazes the wall and loses a place. Here's a replay of something that happened to Stevie on lap 16 now, so he's out the pits on fresh tyres, he's just put in a purple sector. through the long left-hander on the Yamagiwa circuit, and watch this. Out the corner, too much speed onto the grass, bang, grazes the wall. Whoa, massive slide, and luckily holds onto the car, and TY breezes through on the hard tyres. Here's a look on board with Firepower. Red Bull spins, he catches the grass right in front of Neil, and Firepower looking to avoid him, but takes himself off into the wall and goes right back down to 9th. Okay, now here's the replay that changed the concept of the race. So Stevie, TY and Techno are about to get involved in something down here. So we're just going to watch as we go down to the hairpin. So down to the hairpin we go, watching TY. Breaking into the corner, he taps the back of Stevie, and then Techno sort of runs into TY, and there's contact. I don't know why Techno's deciding to wait, because he didn't do anything at all. Stevie and TY came together and then they go up the hill, and Techno, for some strange reason, backs off and loses his championship chance. Here's the final replay looking on board with Techno then, so we're going down to the hairpin. Watch this, TY outbrakes himself, and then he hits the back of Stevie, and Techno brakes to avoid it all. He doesn't actually touch any of them, but then he thinks he's done something wrong. I don't know what he could have done wrong there at all, but he's completely innocent, but decides to let both of them go anyway, and then ends up down in 4th until TY, a moment later, if we fast forward, decides, well, that's not right, I'm going to wait here and let Techno back through, because that was not Techno's fault, so TY being the ultimate sportsman and letting Techno go straight back through. So that was the replays of the second half. Now on to the results. So the results of the final race of the season, it is Jamo who takes victory. Well done to Jamo, what a victory, ahead of Stevie in 2nd place. Techno gets 3rd, with TY taking 4th, with Blake in 5th place. Neil Farmack finishes in 6th. We then have Firepower in a well-deserved 7th, ahead of Darren Els in 8th place. And then we go over the page, and we have got Red Bull in 9th with Intrepid 10th. Burt finishes in 11th with Bidster down in 12th. Seat 1 in 13th. Bradders finishes in 14th. Rodders in 15th. And then Keith unfortunately rounds off the end of the season in 16th place. Fastest lap of the race goes to Techno, a 2 minutes 4.9. And now we go to the championship results of the season after round 7. 160 points is the championship for Jamo. Well done to Jamo. It's his first championship with LPB Racing. Well deserved. With Techno in 2nd on 153. 150 for Neil Farmack in 3rd. A well deserved favourite, the Wakos Lexus there. Intrepid in 4th. Well done to him on 148. 146 for Bidster down in 5th. Ahead of 1 point ahead of his teammate Seat 1, and 1 point then ahead of Rodders in 7th place on 144. Then we've got Uncle on 137, 136 for Stevie in 9th, 10th for Red Bull on 125, Firepower 116 and 1 point ahead of Blake in 12th. We've got Cyrex 13th, 108 to Keith on 105. Decent recovery for him after the dreadful start for the Raybrig team. We've got Bradders on 52, and Will rounds off the 16 on 33 points. And now we go to the team standings. It is Denzo Cabelco that take the team's championship. Well done to the Lexus crew on 301, with Calsonic on 291 in 2nd. Autobax take 3rd on 275 for the Hondas, with Motorlaw Tech Nissan on 259. 241 for Raybrig Honda, a good little jump up there at the end of the season from Craft Sports Nissan in 6th on 224. Zent Lexus finished the season on 219, and Wakos Lexus finished the season in 8th on 202. So, as we come back from all that then, there is your winner and champion of the season as well. Well done to Jamo, he's the LPB Racing Super GT champion. So, the number 98 will carry the number 1 next season. So, well done to Jamo, been a long time coming, but well deserved. So, we will see you all next season for a World Touring Car Championship, so the LPB WTCR Championship. We will see you for that one on the other side. So from me, Bidster, and us here at LPB Racing, take care. I don't know about you guys, but that was a fantastic LPB Super GT season. Well done to everyone taking part, and don't forget to like and subscribe to LPB Racing channel as well. And like we said, next season is going to be the LPB WTCR Championship Season 2. We will see you over there for that. Take care, guys.